Here we go. Come on. Aswand, Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Another rough day. Came to the run-in, came literally 0.5 miles short of my goal, which was actually 6 miles. I got to 5.5 today. And it was a matter of legs just not having it, not so much the fatigue as much as my actual legs have been burnt a little bit. I think what actually is a combination of a couple things. The meals were better today. It's not like yesterday where I only had a few meals and I was literally fighting off cramps throughout the entire morning yesterday. Today was more about sleep, lack of sleep. Got an early podcast interview to do today, so I woke up incredibly early to get this done. So I'm going off just a couple hours of sleep. You match that with the fact that I'm still getting back to Florida time. Spent about 5 days in Trinidad, so give me about a couple days a week. I'm giving myself this week for all the bullshit, the excuses and all that kind of stuff. And then by Monday of next week, which would be, I believe, August 12th, if I'm not mistaken, you know, again, when you move like I move, the days kind of just run together. All right, it's gonna be one of those days next week in which be back in action, full throttle, getting ready to go, getting ready to get the mission accomplished, get the marathon mission accomplished, finishing it this year. All right, so all that being said actually leads me to today's Move Swiftly thought. So I'm going to quote the good book, I believe it's Habakkuk verse 2, chapter 2, verse 3 or something like that, where he said, write the vision, where God said, I actually put this in my book too, make your move, unique look into boxing, dance, and entrepreneurship, where it says, write the vision and make it plain. Write the vision and make it plain, all right? It's a reason why you have 3 pencils as my logo, why I chose the 3 pencils as my logo, because it's about writing the vision and making it plain. So, for those of you who do not know, I do teach at a school named the Center for Creative Education, and it's not just myself in the classroom, it's me working with another teacher, shout out to Miss P. And since it's only been a few days since I've been back, where we're still getting to know each other's styles and working together and all that kind of stuff. And she has incorporated something called DARE, which stands for, it's DEAR, which is drop everything and read. And that goes for not just the students, but myself, the adults, everyone in the room has to drop everything and read for 20 minutes, which I think is a fantastic idea. I enjoy it. It's probably, for the most part, one of my favorite things to do, aside from running and recording and giving speeches and stuff like that. Anyway, I just picked up whatever book was in the classroom, and one of the books is a book titled Real Hoops by a guy named Fred Brown. And as I always do, you know, authors, reason why author to author, authors are always looking at other authors, trying to pick up some tactics, pick up some things in regards to how to promote and how to leverage and put their work out there in a succinct way, in a programming way, in a way of developing clients, not just, you know, one-time buyers and all that kind of stuff. So he has a whole series of books that is all about sports stories, you know, younger kids, middle school age kids that are just getting into sports, looking for tryouts and things like that. So there was a trigger as I was reading that book, because the first company I started, gym44.com, which still exists to this day, by the way, it's a company in which now all you have to do is actually a feature, more so than a company. It's more of a feature that all you have to do if you're a coach is log in the same way you would log in to Gmail or Facebook or whatever your account is, and post tryouts instead of posting bullshit. We're posting tryouts to find players, and you know, when you look at it, you see the descriptions of what you're looking for in the tryouts and all that. You have all that as a user. You have the ability to do all that as a user, right? So I'm reading the book and I get to like chapter 2 in it, and it has the same concept. It has a situation where the author has it squared, look just like Gym 44, where you have tryouts, what they're looking for, all that kind of stuff. And the reason I'm bringing this to your attention, because it's important that regardless of how fast your company takes off, how fast your business actually takes off, and what it is you're trying to do, never give up on it. Never, ever, ever, ever give up on it. Never quit on it. Never stop believing in it. Now, you can maybe stop making it the focal point of what you do, which is, again, for me, I didn't make Gym 44 is not the focal point so much about what it is I do whenever I run into a new contact. However, it's something I still have in the back of my mind. It's something I still have available when the time is right, because you just never know when the time is right. And keep gathering the proof, keep gathering what's important is social proof, number one, and proof of concept. And when you see books like that, when you see coaches who are posting tryouts using other platforms and other avenues, you know, all it takes is some tweaking on the founder's end or the franchisor's end, or whoever it is, whatever you want to call yourself as the head of the organization. Just take some tweaking on your end to make the company thrive the way you had envisioned it. But it starts with what I just started off this video talking about, which is 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒 chapter 2 verse 3 or something like that. I don't have it memorized, but it has write the vision and make it plain. If you haven't written the vision, again, when opportunities for you to prove your concept come up, it won't be ready. So make sure you're writing your vision today. All right, all that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, it's makeYaMove.com. That's MakeYaMove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.